If you spent any time in the physical security space, you know that all devices have an expected shelf life. Cameras, video encoders, network video recorders, and more are only good for so long. Sometimes they're phased out because of new innovations, and sometimes they're phased out because they just don't have a necessary feature set. Whatever the reason, understanding that some devices in your infrastructure will be end of life and no longer available, or end of support with no further updates from the manufacturer, is critical to staying on top of your infrastructure. Let SecuriThings help you identify these devices and provide you a timetable to help plan your replacement projects. There are quite a few ways that I typically access end of life and end of support information. If I need a summary of how quickly my infrastructure will age out, I go to Compliance, Device Lifecycle. Here we get to know how many products have lifecycle information, which sites are most affected, a breakdown by year and other information, including the National Defense Act authorization status of my devices. However, if I want to have this device information specifically for planning purposes, I prefer to export the data. To build an export, we'll start with the device management screen, and I can either go to CSV and select basic with hidden columns and work with a larger CSV, or I can build my own. Since I only need a few details, I'll cancel out of this and select my own columns, headings, and filters. I'll start by removing some of the columns, adding the EOS status and NDAA columns, and then applying a filter to the resulting data. Once the data meets my needs, I can select all the devices, export it as a CSV, keep the type as basic, and under the options select export filtered data but not include hidden columns. Once you've got the exported CSV, you can format it however you like for whatever needs you have. As you can see, there are multiple ways to get information about end of life and end of support devices, which helps you future-proof your organization. In a few clicks, you'll know if a device is primed for replacement during your next rollout, or if you've got a little time and can push out the replacement. As always, if you have any questions or feedback, please let us know and we'll be happy to address it, possibly in a forthcoming video.